Good day everyone, this is Armadani. Welcome back to Subsistence, my solo season 2, episode 291. Don't worry, I haven't forgotten that, yes, it's we're almost on April, and I did say when we got to April I would consider starting a new save. But yeah, we're not there yet, so we are going to get on with some things here. Now, look at this. You can see I have diving gear on me, but we're not quite doing what you think I'm doing. We are going to head up north. Chicken is fed and watered. That was the suggestion from Ross, I believe it was. Was the at the time of recording that was the only suggestion that I had as to what mischief I could get up to today. So that is the mischief we're going to get up to today. We're going to run up north. We're going to take some diving gear up with me, and I was thinking maybe we could stay up there and go around the lake. So that's what I thought. Do we have anything in here? No. So we have a lockpick. We have pickaxes. Let's go and repair things before we head off. We need to repair our 9mm, definitely. Probably repair that. Everything else there is okay. Now, Katie's getting very nervous about the amount of ammo I run around with, and I do understand why, because she's saying, I'll hate myself if I die and lose half of it. The thing is, I kind of feel the more ammo I have on me, the more I'll die. And now, if I put it away and I die, you will say, oh, see, I was right. But I will just say that it's your fault and you jinxed it. So, you know, kind of a little bit of an impasse here, aren't we? We'll take a heat pack with us just in case and because. Maybe take a few more waters with us. Like that. Yeah, you can never really take too many, can you? We could always get rid of that completely and just take a stack. But, oh, do we think we might get full on the way up there? Do you know what? I think we might. I think we're going to take a full stack of water. I'm going to be an OhnoCoho, look. This will be the first time I've ever done that. I just intentionally left it off like that. We'll let you burn out. Oh, no, we won't. We're going to turn you out. Do we have anything up here that we need to take with us? No, nothing packed in there. You're just about to level up. I'm going to take you down a tomato. And do we take ourselves a snack? Can we squeeze a snack in now ourselves? Just to make sure we're fully done. There you go. Let's get on, because we've got this lockpick with us. Oh look, you're just gonna get to here. Can we just wait just a minute? Okay. What have we got in here? Oh, lots of iron in here. Well, I expect you to be ready by the time I come back down, please, chicken. Yes, don't you answer me back like that. Did you hear that? She answered me back. I mean, that was just, you know. No, that's not refined. You're refined. Power should be okay. I mean, one show. Yeah, you are going up, and that will run out, hopefully. And you're on. We just did that, so yeah. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. There we go, and there we are. Thank you very much. Look, exchange is no robbery. I'll bring an egg for the road. That well-known snack. I mean, a hard-boiled egg, yes. That would have been a known snack for the road. But, yeah, so we will loot our way. Now, there are rogues on our journey, but I'm probably going to head more for Centre Pond, actually, to not intend to engage with them, because I would rather loot than shoot my way up there, especially if I'm going to keep tripping over boxes like this. And yeah, with this dive gear on me, but I just thought, you know, surely that makes sense. I don't think we have a dive station up here. I can't imagine that I would have made one. I had a little think, and I couldn't remember doing that, but I may well. But if I turn up there and there's a dive station, I don't think there's going to be any dive gear there. I know I can make blueberry water, but I suppose actually, yeah, blueberry water. No, because the considered opinion is, as tested out by OhnoCoho, that if you eat your strawberry. If you eat the blueberry and the water separately, actually, if you turn them into blueberry water, you get, if I remember rightly, better. Oh, hello. better hydration and everything, then yeah, I hadn't seen that. I had seen the deer running away. Thought I was safe. Now I know what the deer was running away from. Oh, look, there's a lock crate. Well, we've kind of got to get it. And then just hope for the best that we don't lose anything. There you go, nearly full. Let's just do that then. You see, this is the only thing. No, you see, if I do it now, I'm going to run out of room already. Well, I can do that. So that's for me why I'm going to hang on. Because hopefully I'm going to carry on picking up blueberries. Right, right, home base. Centre pond base. Okay, just getting my bearings, you know. I'm not used to running through with it all green again. See? Berry, like I said. Oh, that's a deer. I keep seeing the deer. It's not just me, is it? That in the distance, quite often the deer is just the right colour brown and the right slimness that it is perfectly possible to mistake them for being a rogue. I'm sure it's not just me. I'm sure other people do it. Right, now I think they are up there somewhere. Yeah, I know I didn't pick them all up. I'm being an Annie, not a KJ. I know. I'm leaving it all behind. Oh. Yeah. No. No. No, 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 no. Right, wolf down that way. Bear across this way. Moose running that way. Rogues to the left. Okay. Everybody know where they are then, please. Of course, I could run into the rogue coming down to fish. Or coming back from fishing. If he's was up early this morning. Meow. There you go. Look at that. Look at that loot. Come on. But then that's why I put my health kits where I did. So that if I'm taken unawares by teddy bears, then... If actually, I think it was up there that they are. I think I've come down further. But it's the loot. The loot, I tell you. This is the whole point about going up north. So yeah, about this whole starting again thing, guys. Can you tell that I really don't want to do it? And I don't. And okay, so those of you that have been with me for a while, especially if you've been with me since the start of this season, you'll know that my feeling is that I'm not actually very good at this game. I don't have the sort of technical sort of knowledge and ability of art, you know, of the others that play hardcore and make it look like how I play easy. Or rather how I play normal, because this is on normal mode. And I don't have... I'm not a details person, so I'm not very good at remembering details. At school, I could, you know, I could tell you what a book was about, or I could tell you about a historical event, but if you asked me to quote a name, you know, a name, or quote an actual day that it happened, and no. You know, facts and figures don't stay in my head, but general information does. A little bit like the whole song doesn't stay in my head, just a few lyrics. The tune doesn't stay in my head, just a few lyrics. I want that bag up there, we're going to keep going. I might keep going. So, you know, and I don't feel that I have the great building sort of... oh, I'm running straight into him. Building ideas that sort of... Chris, for example, might, and yeah, I'm just, yeah. I feel that I am lacking in several departments. Go away. No, go away. He's not going away, is he? Guess I'm going to go away then. And I feel that when I start again, that's what really highlights it. You know, at the moment, OP enough that it's, well, it's again OP save, but it's near enough to being one that, you know, it's mainly stupid things that get me killed. You know? Whereas when one starts again and it's down to the starting survival aspect of the game, making smart decisions about progress and things like that, that's the bit where I feel it is going to highlight my incompetence at the game, and I don't, you know. maybe I'm in an illusion. Oh, that darn rabbit. Maybe I'm in a little world of my own where I mistakenly believe that some of you think that I can play this game and watch me because you think you might learn something. Or maybe that just is now I'm hallucinating. But yeah, and just in case there's that one person out there that thinks that, maybe they've only watched me since I had, you know, decent weapons and armour. Because the one that I do like doing is shooting the rogues and the hunters. And that's the only thing that I feel I have a level of competence at. Notice I'm not saying that I'm competent in it, just I have a level of competence. Oh, go on then. Take the last one. And yeah, that illusion would definitely all shatter when I start again. There's another lock crate. We didn't have 2 lock picks on us this time. So, look, there's that one. Hiding there on the other side of the rock, which is actually quite a common place for it to be. That rabbit again! Is that the same rabbit that I've been herding pretty much since I left home? Because it does feel like it. Right, we're out in the area of lying fern crates. I'm sorry, mate, but I'm just going to miss you, just to prove the point. Perhaps I can edit that bit out. What was I saying about my general incompetence in the game? There are rogues up in the north snout of the llama as well. You know, the old llama lake. Leg, tail, another leg, another leg. 2 of the legs are together. Nose, head. Yeah, it's up there. I don't know why I said nose that time. I said a snout. I don't know why I said snout the first time I said a nose, but there you go. But are we going to go round? I suppose it makes more sense if the aim is to loot, doesn't it, Annie? Oh, look. Thank you. However, do we have room? No, we don't have room for 2 lots of things to be. We've got to drop stuff off to go swimming. Sorry. You do realise the only reason I went for that was just because it was a tough shot. So that if I made it, I could go, oh, okay, maybe I'm not quite as incompetent. Oops, she says. Face planting or face plant crossing. Just to... What's that? Pride comes before a fall? Yeah. There you go. That's the game saying, no, Annie, you're just incompetent. Just accept it, girl. Right. Bear Alley. Still tempted. As I say, it's starting again. Very tempting. I know where I want to build at the top. Or sort of around here on this being the north this time. But I'm still very tempted though. Oh, scrap there. To do Bear Alley. I still want to rebuild my favourite base. So I'm kind of torn. Oh, look, that oinks a lot. I'm kind of torn between the new location I want to build at or Bear Alley. Oh, but I'd quite like to finish that glass plating so that if this is a save that I keep so that I can revisit it, then oh, I don't want to revisit you. I've got room for you for a start. Could I get the box? Are you willing to let me have the box? Should really be keeping my field of view when I'm doing that. Oh no, okay, we'll go that way. Cool. Oh yes, oinks a lot. That's it. Here you go. I'm just passing through. It's fine. It's fine. It's me. It's not Arpeggio. You're safe. You're not going to get shot. It's okay. Don't worry. Be happy. Right. Oh, can you imagine being in the water and having one of those come after you? I think that would possibly be worse than almost anything else you could have come in the water after you. Right, so we did that in the winter, didn't we? We put our little cave marker thing over there. Forgot about that. Just swimming across because I really do want to get these things out of my pocket. I don't know why you're doing that, Annie, because you don't have room. This is what... Don't look down. Don't look down, because you'll just be tempted to pick up things that you can't pick up. Just, you know. But yeah, so I would like to get the glass finished on that bit, I think. Where are we? Midday, we can go swimming. So we'll just do until we run out of tanks. We'll try and do it without the tanks in the shallows. Not that there's always very much in the shallows on this lake, I have to say. I do feel this is one where you have to go deeply. Other than the coves up there, which we can always do on our way home when we run out of stuff and things. Up, 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 up. Meow. 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 Right. Hi, honey, I'm home. Yeah, still no fridge. That's really what we need to bring here, isn't it? Let's chuff these bits in here then. Like that. We don't have any feathers here, really. Now we can do that. I'm going to drink one of you. Oh, we'll mix all into berry water. Actually, what we meant to do. Meant to do? Meant to do. In here, did we have a... Yes, we did have a fire starter. And let's put you in here. There you go. Didn't make mass fabricator, but we have the mass recycler. Cool. So if we do come back with any kelp, we can always bung that in there. Oh, glass sheet, you'll be in there. Take it home with your box. And rabbits, you're going to get a bit soggy, mate. But you need to come with me. Let's do this whilst we're in there. Okay, cool. You can have one of those as well. And another one of those. That's it. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Right. Whoopsie. Right, remember the rogues are up there. Right. I know I don't have it on at the moment, by the way. I just want to make these tanks last as long as possible. So we're having a little look-see. Let's see if there's anything out here in the outside. So we can work it. Right, there's some down there. Okay. Some down here. Yeah, a couple of bits. Let's get ourselves over that. No, it's as broad as it's long, because if I put the thing on now and start using it up straight away, but if I don't, then it means when I run out and I want to panic up to the surface, I like doing that knowing I've got some air in my lungs. So either way, I should use it coming down or use it going up, don't worry. Let's see if we can get this done. Pick up some sandstone. Sandstone, what was that other bit? There was another bit. And get the glass finished before we move on. So it might overrun into April a little bit, but I really am trying to psych myself up for starting again. As I say, because those of you that will watch me whatever will watch me whatever, but those of you that really want to see me start again, I'm worried that you're going to stop watching if I don't start again. And yes, I know I do this for me, and don't play it if you don't enjoy it and all that, and that's fine. It's not that, you know, I'm saying I won't enjoy it. I won't enjoy the beginning. Oh, not at all. It depends whether I have a decent spawn in, where I spawn in, and how many times I die at the start. But yes, this, you know, was it KJ on 1,000, coming up for 1,000 days with 0 deaths, I think, on season 1. Yeah, that's not going to be me. Okay, that's not going to be me. So as long as everybody's expectations are correct, now, I do think you should be able to use the map, because if you go diving in real life, you can take a chart with you that is laminated to be put underwater. So I don't want to go any further up into the nose there because I am worried about those rogues. Worried is the wrong word, but I don't really want to deal with those. This is my focus. I have laser focus vision. That's something that you don't get from me very often, isn't it? I do want that kelp for the mass, which is why I'm risking the shoreline, but I am checking for hit bars because KJ is not the only one with a complete and utter fear of the things on the shore jumping into the water to get you, because like her, I have had that happen. I have died in the water that way. It's not pleasant, and it does scar you. There's my base. Is that the pearl I didn't get? Is that... Oh no, it's not. It's just... Oh, we're losing the visibility. Does that mean it's going to rain? I mean, it doesn't matter in the sense that if I'm underwater, you know, I'm going to get wet, therefore, whether I'm above ground or below ground. Or above ground, below ground? Above the water, below the water. In the water, on top of the... Oh, good grief. Look at these pearls. This is, not quite the 9-in-1 shot that I put on my Steam, but... Yeah, the thing is that the visibility down here is going to go, and it also means what you've got on screen that you're looking at is, less. But, yeah. I'm recording a lot later today. I mean, I haven't been well. We came down unwell with a bug over the weekend. I came off of the live stream to find out he was ill. And then I became ill during the night. And we rested all up yesterday, which was Sunday. And felt, you know, much better. And went to bed, and then he got ill again. It's just the weirdest thing. As soon as he laid down, all the symptoms came back. And yeah, I'm not going in the cave. And so yeah, at 3:30 this morning, he had to phone work and say that you know, he hadn't slept, he was hallucinating, he had temperature, shivering and everything, and it's like a migraine type headache. And we're like, no, you're not driving in now. You're not driving an hour to work. Couldn't even get out of bed without falling over. So yeah, so that's very weird. Or yeah, no, yeah, nah, ain't doing that. Is it just me, guys, or is there a distinct lack of sandstone so far? I mean, you know, I can't help but feel that the game knows I'm on a sandstone run because we have pearls. And here was me thinking this was a good idea. I've got more sandstone from the other lake. Oh well, we're here now. That's what we're doing. Tomorrow we can... tomorrow we can loot around up here. And so chicken is fully fed and watered. So other than the potential losing an egg, there's not a thing to rush back for. So we could stay another day up here. And do a day of looting up here and then loot our way home, I reckon. What are we doing on tanks? Got a couple left. Here we go. You wait, this is when the sandstone starts to spawn in. Just as you're running out of air. We are near 20. So I came back with, was it, I think 62 the last time I did the South Lake. I know there's a pearl up there, but I want to prioritise whilst I've still got the tanks. For looking for the sandstone. Because I think pearls is something actually we're not too bad for. Let's come down here. So we could always get out and run back around the lake and loot back a little bit. Depending on the light situation. Depending on how long we stay in here. Because you also can't check the time of day when you're in here, which makes a little bit more sense. I suppose, yeah, I could probably do stick the pick up in the air and look at the shadow sundial type thing, but yeah, I don't want to waste time doing that. No, the sun seems to be a little bit stronger here. So we're on the east. So the sun shouldn't be stronger on the east side. It should be stronger on the west side, surely, because it's setting. Is that sandstone? Yes. Gosh. Visibility is pretty poor. So we've got 2 left. Let's see. Oh, I remember the way I was going. Let's see if we can see anything around here. So we're coming down towards the coves now, aren't we? At the bottom end, in it, as it were, of the llama. The rear end. Right, that looks like sandstone over there. So yeah, I probably will start again, as I was awake for most of the night. I mean, yeah, we were dozing, but we weren't getting beyond the most shallowest of sleep types. So, but as I was dozing, I was giving myself a stern talking to, just thinking about it and thinking, yeah, it will probably make for better content. And let's be honest, if I die a lot, it makes for better content. So hang on, let's take this off a second. Just to confirm that I am where I think I am. Oh, there's some over there, look. And there's some over there. Yes, I am for once. Right, let's see if we can get these 2 bits without wasting any more tank. Oh, there's a bag. You see, this is the problem with coming up for air, is that now you can see all the things on the beach that you want to get out and get. And if you do, they would take you away from your goal, which is the sandstone. Up, 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 up. You can do it. Leave the pearl behind. Head for the sandstone. Like I said, you get more normally in these little, in this end. I always found it in the coves and the inlets. That's where I used to go for it when I was, let's put this back on then. When I was living up this end last. Yeah. So, that would put us in the North Lake to live, which, you know, again, changes things. It means, though, oh, this is the bit I don't like, that I would have to, if I want to go for crystal, I'm going to do the dive station, that I would end up using these caves at this end, the North Caves, which I don't like. I don't like the North Caves. I don't know why I came up for air then. It's because I was going to go for the kelp and then decided not to. So I wasted that bit of air. Doing exactly the thing I said I wasn't going to do. But yes, I have spent more time now in the caves from the south. And I think the problem that I will have is then going into the North Caves. I will get extra confused because my brain will be trying to use the layout from the South Caves, and therefore it will feel yeah, I'm gonna get lost basically. But doesn't that feel such a long way away? Because you need all that padded cloth to make your armor, and then you need all that padded cloth to make the dive gear, and you need padded cloth for some of the websites. So it's the cotton. That's the thing, isn't it? It's make or break, really. Do you have a seed where you pick up cotton in your first few lock crates? For me, it's sinew and cotton in those first lock crates. Get a BCU down. I won't have hunters on. Get a BCU down. Get some lock crates made. Lock picks made. And then just really hope for the best. Those first lock crates, I think, is how I play it. And yeah, that's what will make the difference. You're a pearl again, aren't you? Is whether or not it's deemed successful. Well, let's come up. Let's come up a little bit. 200 meters to go. Nothing spawned in behind me, it seems. At all. I can't see anything, can you? Oh, is that a thing down there? Is that going to be our last one, I reckon? Yeah, because if I stay down here any longer, I'm now going to see more spawning in that I now can't get. So this will be the last one. Whoops. We can get it. And up. We've used most of this air coming up. I know what I said about, oh, and then a full lungs to come up. Oh, there's the moon. Look, you can see through the water. Oh, it seems to be a long way up. We must have been at the deepest point. But there you go. Let's just do that. Well, that was almost all of the tanks. What did we get? 58. So it wasn't brilliant. I don't think that was much of a return on investment for those tanks, but I guess we could smelt them whilst we're here. Get some of it smelted. Is that really worth it though, Annie? I mean, it's not, you know, the extra bit of power. Oh, just got light then. The moon light just oh, you know what we're gonna have to do? Oh no, we're gonna have to fish. I don't want to fish. There's no fridge here. We've got no food. We've got no food. What are you out there? You're a bear. I really want you up here. As I could do, couldn't I? Can we get you from here? Yeah. You can come up. Sorry, you were a little bit too quick, mate. I was still choosing a weapon. Oh, right. Okay, well there's a snack. That's fine. Go and wash our hands. Anything to not have to fish, eh? I was going to say and fill our canteen up, but that's because you didn't bring a canteen, Annie. Remember? But we do have a tomato here. And do we have a seed? Yes, we do. We'll put this on here, look. Okay. That seed in there. Oh, that was on 100%. Completely unnecessary. Right, do we have a fuel brick? We do. Oh, look, it's all the comforts of home. Oh, I've still got the rabbits on me. There's me saying I didn't have anything to eat. Donut. Right, let's do that first of all. Turn our light on. Woohoo! Oh, it's quite nice here, other than the broken door. Do I have a hammer? Probably never needed a hammer here. No. Oh well. Okay. So, we can eat you. And we'll drop you in here. 48, there you go. Oh, almost enough to make a lockpick to take back with us. That's only one, so 2 is 1. Okay. 10 in then. There you go. So we can leave you in here. We can make ourselves a lockpick, therefore. Take back with us. Yeah, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'd quite expected to find one in there from last time, because that's kind of the thing that I do, isn't it? So there's that's got to come back with us. We're bringing you back with us. You are foodie things. So yeah, we will see where the rogues are. We could do a loot around here. Definitely. I'll tell you what, we're going to cook those up now as well. I think, why don't you use a bandage? I came out without a full stack of bandages. That's unlike me, isn't it? Okay. Let's do that then. Leave you here. Oh, that was for finishing this. Yeah, you see, because look, I've got one window to do here. Yeah. How much adhesive does it take for one window? Remind me. Just one. Just one, Mrs. Wembley. And it does need an ingot. So we'll leave that there. You never know. That might happen at some point in the future. I'm going to get you on. Put that up there. Do we want to... Yeah. No, because there's nothing. This doesn't use any power at all. Out. 0.10. So that's the light. Okay. So the light is the only thing that it's using. So, oh look, I put more of those picks and I didn't need them. Let's have a look. What else did we say would go back? I've got 3 glass sheets that I picked up. But no, because we want those at home. We really do want those at home, don't we? Yeah. I think they're going to have to stay here. That's emergency for repairing stuff. That's for making fishing tackle. Look at me thinking I need to make fishing tackle for here. Let's just do that then. Just done then, aren't they? 14 grubs. Spare bandage. We don't need that many of you here. So you can come back with us. Picked up a lockpick. We would take you back with us and leave you here probably, because those we don't really need at home. I think one of you. Okay, check the map. Well, that's where they were more or less before. No, they were here, so yeah, they have moved. So those rogues up there, all rogues here. None if we went that way round. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Right, well, let me know, guys. What should I do? Another day loot round here and then go home on the second day? The chicken will be all right? Or I'll run back with our loot now? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to click like if you enjoyed the video, please. Introduce yourself if you're new. And yeah, I will see you guys on the next one. Bye-bye now.